This is Outnumbered. I'm Andrea Tantaros, and here with us today, Harris Faulkner, Kirsten Powers, Katie Pavlich from Town Hall, and...
Ladies, happy Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
You are our one lucky guy, though, not unlucky, still today.
Very.
And this is our second one in a row because, you know, 28-day thing in February.
And there's one in November.
That's right, one in November. But Fridays always end with a cocktail and a good night's sleep. So no...
To that.
Right?
High five, Bernie. All right, a massive manhunt still underway in Ferguson, Missouri. Police looking for the suspect, or possibly multiple suspects, who shot two police officers during protests Wednesday night. This as the demonstration. So is the president's response on Ferguson enough? Harris, I'm going to go to you first on this one. He's getting criticism for responding over social media, but he did address the controversy last night. What did you think?
To comment on a situation where two police officers have been shot in Ferguson, Missouri.
An initial incident happened months ago. The president stepped up to the podium and he made a pretty strong statement. People were upset. I remember.
It's the Wild West. It's civilization is ended. And you do not say, well, yeah, what happened in Ferguson was oppressive. However, you shouldn't be. You just should say those punks were going to hunt you down, like Joe Biden said, to find you to the ends of the earth. And that's what he should have said. I was kind of outraged at what he said.
In New York were pretty hard on the White House because the president didn't react as strongly as he did in Ferguson. And then they took heat because they only sent Joe Biden to the funeral and they didn't think the White House was represented. How do you think the president handled this latest incident in Ferguson? Republicans, I mean, he's gotten really angry and really Kimmel platform to respond and Twitter. Do you think that he should have gone to the podium or done something different? Because sometimes people say don't get involved in these local issues.
I was just going to say
he's done that before. Right. I mean, is he...
Administration hasn't been very good at when it comes to seeing the end of everything that's happened.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, thanks, Bernie.
Wow.
So sorry.
Oh, wow.
You made the first outnumbered guest to go missing. No.
I'll take a compliment anytime because there's going to be one day when men are going to stop giving them to me, and I'm going to wish they did. So bring it on, Bernie. Love you.
So where were we now?
That day,
Back to Benghazi.
that day will never come, Andrea. No, the AP thing is what I think is the real problem here, right? It's one thing.
But I think that it's going to be hard for Republicans to explain that. But there's two issues here. There's the political side where
I'm more concerned with the emails, the 32,000 that she deleted, with the emails that we haven't seen, and specifically look
without the charm, as Andy Levy says.
That's right, exactly right. But look, she's had a charmed life and a tough life. She's been disrespected by Bill. She wasn't
bright orange is not a winning color.
But I think even if
orange is the new black.
Whether she's broken any laws or anything, to me the big problem here is that she thinks that that things that belong to them are wrong. I just think that in itself is such a huge problem.
Absolutely. Well, the press might think it's a...
First, let me just say that I love a funny... There's an old...
Why is that?
Yeah, why is
that? So what is Tina Fey?
You know, look, Joan Rivers was hilarious, but I didn't want this with intelligence.
It's true.
And so you feel sort of inferior if you're with a woman who's funnier than you. Woman laugh, you're halfway, you know.
Stop!
I stopped.
halfway there.
I stopped.
I'm just saying. She's not kidding. That's not sincere. Just in case you didn't know, she's laughing at you just to be nice.
So that's why a guy wants to be funnier than a woman. Am I wrong?
I think it's good if a guy makes a girl laugh.
Am I wrong?
I think it's good if a guy makes a girl laugh.
Do guys try to make you laugh?
All the time.
All right, and now we know why.
All the time. And the funnier they are, you're right, the more attracted to them.
Is that true?
I am. Oh, definitely. I love a guy with a sense of humor. And you're right, Bernie, the study's right, too. Humor is a sign of intelligence. I mean, guys that are really witty are generally pretty smart.
Exactly.
Katie is
too funny and then have Bernie feel bad about himself.
I don't want to make him feel bad.
Good riddance.
You know what I realized?
Kirsten, you've been quiet, too.
I dated a professional comedian years ago, obviously before I met my husband, and he was not funny when he wasn't working.
What did you
could date both of us. You know, I mean, if I was single, I like funny ladies like that. But so it's not. It's not
too
funny.
Okay, there you go.
Of clothing. Kirsten's not buying this at all.
This is really, this is bad. Then the explanation is even worse.
It's a joke, you know, and so I actually think it's funny.
It's like something Archie's done for
I think it was a joke.
Eat it, put this in.
That way they should have said, give it to a woman because you're an idiot.
But look,
you don't even let the woman, but it's her job. I don't know.
It's in the world. At least they apologized. They made an attempt at an apology. I mean, they allow women to go to school and vote. They're not.
To women like me, who if you give me your underwear, I'll give them back to you pink. Boxer shorts, but that's a different story.
You put all the colors in with everything else.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm silent on this one because and pink and gray.
Right.
I mean, he would shrink it all.
Job.
But we split it up in my household.
Right.
Like, yeah, exactly.
That
Which
is his
includes the
job.
grill, the trash, the whatever, you know, keeping all that clean,
Yeah.
manicured or whatever. I take care of the inside of the house. So in my household, it actually is my job. But I don't want him wearing a T-shirt.
You don't
like
want
an arrow. It's her
Tony
job.
like with the half shirt walking around doing the yard work.
Only
That
if I
might
could
be-
fringe it out.
That might be nice. And bedazzle it and puffy paint it. All right, we're back on TV Monday at noon Eastern. Bernie, thanks so much. Happening Now starts right now.